Good evening and welcome to KMTV. I'm Andy Richards. Your top stories tonight. Sex attacker jailed for life. Bus drivers strike. And it's time to hit the slopes for Medway's youngsters. First tonight, a 35-year-old Chatham man has been jailed for life. John Guscott of Kemp Close was found guilty of almost 100 offences of sexual assault, exposure and robbery. Mike Thompson has more.
For the first time, we can report that a man who was involved in almost 100 offences of sexual assault, robbery and exposure could face life behind bars. 43-year-old John Guscott of Kemp Close in Chatham stood trial today after a string of offences took place between January and November last year. He has admitted 37 offences of sexual assault, but today admitted a further 10. A reporting restriction was put in place because of a possible further trial. The case has been adjourned until February. I'm Mike Thompson for KMTV in Maidstone.
You may have noticed a shortage of buses on the Medway roads today. This is because drivers are halfway through a 24-hour strike. Jacqueline Gordon has more.
Bus drivers in Medway have refused to get behind the wheel today and have gone on strike against proposed changes to their timetables. More than 200 workers rallied outside of the Arriva bus depot in Gillingham this morning, putting all bus services in and out of Medway on hold until tomorrow. Drivers are now expected to work for 5.5 hours before being allowed to have a 4-minute recovery break and have no access to toilet facilities in this time. The changes, due to come into force next September, have been branded by Union Unite as unachievable and unsafe. Dave Weeks, Regional Officer of Unite, is hoping to make meaningful negotiations with Arriva in the early part of next week.
We just want Arriva to take the matter seriously because we don't think they have done so far. As they say, the sun does shine on the righteous.
A normal service will return tomorrow to allow people to go Christmas shopping without disruption, but the strike will continue on Monday morning at 5 a.m. Jacqueline Gordon for KMTV in Gillingham.
And finally, young people swapped their school shoes for a pair of skis today as part of a government campaign to get children involved in snow sports. Abigail Morris went to Chatham Ski Centre to find out more.
Today, young people have had the opportunity to learn how to ski or snowboard as part of the Go Ski, Go Board campaign. This centre has seen a rise in participation following the Winter Olympics last year. The government announced last week that it would increase funding for sport in the UK. Sports Minister Tracy Crouch explains the importance of this.
What we're seeing is a growth in the number of people who are participating in skiing on an artificial slope like this, and this is one of the biggest in the southeast and one of the best, and we've seen people come through this ski centre and go on to win medals both at the Paralympics and in other championships, so I think that's really good news.
This is Abigail Morris for KMTV.
And a quick look at the weather. A cloudy start to the weekend tonight with temperatures hovering around 8 degrees. Cloudy again tomorrow with temperatures of 11 and expect some rain across parts of the county on Sunday. That's all from us this evening. We'll see you soon. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.